All right, John, what's your last name?
Sidor, Sidor.
And you're a senior at White Cloud High School. So when did you first get involved with Reach?
Well, Reach before Reach was Project Focus,
Right, yeah.
and I started in first grade.
Seriously?
Or second grade. I can't even remember. I want to say it was second grade because I don't remember being in the first grade because each grade had their own teacher.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started at Project Focus forever ago in Hesperia.
First of all, how has your involvement, how has it impacted you or affected you?
Oh, in middle school and stuff, it was less so because I was going through a rougher period. But when I would come here, it was when Miss K actually got here. She put me on straight and helped me a lot, told me what was important. She would get different programs, different activities for everyone in different things. We did cultural stuff, video game stuff. Occasionally we did occasional culinary, cooking stuff. We even used liquid nitrogen to make soda.
Really?
Which really kind of helped me want to decide into brewing and crafting.
So that's what you're going into.
Yes, I applied and accepted to GRCC for 2 years, brewing, crafting, and service.
That's awesome. That's a very niche educational field to go to. I mean, you get a degree in that. That's very cool.
It was just throughout everything. When we had the CTC programs, that also helped, but Miss K definitely. Once I told her I was into more food stuff, she would get me to try to help here to help run the program, making breads, pies.
Do you recall when you first met with John?
Yeah, I met John 4 years ago when I first started being a site manager here.
All right. And what grade was he in then?
He was ninth grade.
Okay. So, I don't know that I've ever heard of a kid who's, you're not a kid anymore, of a student who was involved from like second grade all the way through their entire, educational career involved with our school time program. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Why don't you, from your end, you're the one that emailed us about John. What's your take on this? So how do you?
John was kind of lost when he was in ninth grade a little bit, and we tried to find something that he liked, and we started making baked tortilla chips and doing ethnic food studies, and we saw that he loved baking. He also liked childcare at the time, so we were making him get an opportunity to do both. So we'd put him in leadership roles, lead something in the classroom, help with the cooking, and then we noticed his grades. So we talked to him about his grades because I knew that the culinary program at the Career Tech Center was something that was really cool. And we told him that his grades where they need to be to get in, and he started achieving those grades by I think the end of your freshman year into your sophomore. And as soon as he went in, he flourished and he loved it. And just hearing the passion, and then he started talking about how he started becoming a leader and taking command in the kitchen at the Career Tech Center.
That's awesome. So now, our after-school time programs don't run through high school, do they?
Not usually, no.
Technically.
Technically, no.
So John was kind of volunteering as an extra, a volunteer staff, essentially, working with the younger kids.
Yes.
And you said, was it Muskegon Community College? Or
Grand Rapids Community College.
Grand Rapids Community College for...
Brewing, crafting, and service.
Right, which is cool.
Yeah, it is.
So,
There's a lot more into just brewing, crafting, and service because all of that can be equally implemented into cafes. You're brewing coffee. And then, of course, service. I'm a very talkative person. I like being able to communicate. I usually have a easy time putting people in a good mood. So if I can do all of those together, I think I will.
That's awesome. How important would you say Project Focus and Reach has been to where you're at today?
So much. It's just, if I didn't have it, I probably would have been much worse. Mr. Voigt was here. He helped me a lot at the very beginning. Miss K, Mr. Voigt, Mr. Jansma from Hesperia, the lady who was at, I don't remember her name, who
Jen.
was it Jen?
Jen at Hesperia. Yep, she remembers you.
I'm glad. I remember a few memories, but not a whole lot enough, sadly.